Yes, just stay on the line there, right? So I just want to play this in the meantime. Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
So get piece of more people on the live now, so
Right.
right man. Set it download. Yeah man, so we on the inside. So very shortly I'll be interviewing the man himself, Chris Garcia. I don't have him on the line already. Yeah man. We do not call in interview here tonight. Yes, we waiting for it to build up here.
No problem.
Yeah, man. So it's good that I'm hearing you loud and clear. Yeah. That's good news.
Right, I mean it clear.
Special good night to each and everyone on the inside here. My name is Slick T, the entertainer. With me on the line, we have the man himself, Chris Garcia. Man, say good night to the people and them.
Oh yes, indeed. Good night to you, my brother. You are good, and to all your listeners from wherever they are. I just want to wish everybody a blessed and peaceful night. Yeah.
Alright, that's what we're talking about. And we're gonna get right into. Tell us, man, where you're from.
Well, I am from, well, you might have some listeners from other parts of the world, so let me say Trinidad and Tobago, of course, and I'm from Trinidad, and I live in St. Vincent Street, Tunapuna, for those who know the area.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I hail from.
Alright, man, nice, man.
Jack Benedict, the monastery. Yeah, man, born and bred, yeah?
Alright, I represented the east side.
Well, yeah. And when I travel, I represent the country.
Alright, that's good, that's good. And in what year you started singing, though?
Well, ever since, as far back as I could remember, you know. But I want to say something just before that, right?
Of course.
I want to dedicate tonight's show. One of my friends, tonight's show, one of my very, very good friends passed on last night.
Wow.
One of a guy by the name of Kurt Mohammed from St. John's Road in St. Augustine.
Wow.
But yesterday. So I'd like to dedicate a very good friend, and he has some other friends. So we want to wish him a good journey to paradise, and so tonight I'd just like to dedicate the to him, in memory of him. Yeah.
All right, man.
And I know that Joe and Varen and other people and the family, it's sad news, but we all
it is.
Born, you designate to go, you know.
Of course, and we appreciate that as well. I mean, I must offer my condolences, to the family as well. I know that's not easy for you to go through to hear that sort of news, especially, during this period as well. But, we have to give thanks for life and,
Yes.
be happy and thankful that we, build our health and strength and really care for each other and look out for each other as well. I know that's a bit of sad news to hear. I know at that point in time, but,
Exactly.
as I said, life must go on, the show must go on. Yeah, I
Show
think.
must go on, yeah.
Right, so
That's a
yes,
mantra that I like to use. The show must go on.
yes, and I know you was now getting into it before we went to that story. Like I know you said you started singing, from long ever, so you could just continue
Right.
going
So I
on,
started,
man.
yeah. So, yes. So I started singing for as far back as I could remember.
Mm-hmm.
I,
Fat.
I told me when I singing. So as far back as I can remember, I always sing.
Okay.
Always. I can't remember a time when I was not singing.
Right. So let me see if I get you an idea. Let's see. Like 1980, 1980 something in the 80s.
No, when I started singing, I was a baby. I mean,
Yeah.
but professionally
Yeah.
I started singing about 19 in the mid 80s.
In 80s.
Professionally, that is.
Okay.
Yeah, and then to Turkey. I lived in Turkey for 3 years. Coming in Turkey because I had represented Trinidad and Tobago national competition,
Mm-hmm.
and I came fourth in the World Finals and in singing, and I got a contract for 3 months, which turned to 3 years in
Wow.
Turkey, in Istanbul.
Hmm.
So, and then that was that. And when I came back after, I just limed. I think I just limed for about 4 years straight. And then, funny enough, your father was the one in 1995 who said to me, "Why don't you sing so far?" But I was never Americanized, R&B, reggae, that rock music. That was my thing always.
Yeah.
So I tried it, and I joined the band with your dad, Song Revolution.
Yes, that's correct.
So I was a member of Song Revolution for 1 year in 1995. But just 1 year before that, it's funny, it's a transgression. It was in 1994, there was this Carib Strong. I don't think if you remember that. But there was a day called Carib Strong. Remember that?
Well, I don't recall it, but you can give us a little idea, briefly. Okay, sure. You can go ahead.
Well, you won last week, so you will.
Yes.
But
Nah, I'm a 80s guy. I'm a
but
80s.
it's a bit. Right. Well, in 94, they had big Carib Strong, and I was the person had to advertise it on the Caribs, on the advertisements and stuff. So that was really a huge thing. And then
Okay.
the following year was such a spectacular form. And then the following year in '96, that's when I did the Bacchanal, and that was it. And there's no turning then.
And the rest is history. Right, and I know you're saying you had sung this
And
song.
the rest is history.
And I know you remember you saying you had sung the that was a hit, Chutney Bacchanal. Yeah, I mean a lot of people will love that song, and even my girlfriend.
Oh yeah, that was huge. That was
And funny enough, my girlfriend also mentioned it as well. She used to follow, you as well. That's Blue Marina,
right.
right? So it was,
Yes.
so she follow and she seen, she remember women used to run you down, and it was real epic as well too.
It was crazy time. It had all because I sang so many. I was all over the world, and I was always the main act
in many countries,
Yes,
and
yes.
it was mega. It was mega, mega, mega. I can't put it any other way than that.
Hmm.
It was mega. Shakti McKenna.
Yes, I remember those
Way,
days, man.
way.
Wait, wait. And we want to
Yeah.
big up, and you want to big up the man. And we also,
I told it was me.
yeah, and we also like to big up, a couple other people who tune into the live as well. We seen here Jerome, big up, people try to, really,
Right.
I, be better than the idol
Right.
themselves now. And then I'm seeing here also one of my good friends here, Crystal Defoe, aka Keisha. She say bless up Garcia. We just want to show the love and
Right.
respect to each and every one, because we have to be interactive with the viewers as well. And there's a guy
Right.
called 3D Vanguard as well. He says that awesome interview that we are having here, because we hear him from an icon himself, or I would more like seeing a veteran in the business. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So it's always a pleasure
Either
to
way,
have.
man, no problem.
It's always a
Yeah,
pleasure
but
to
good
have
night
you,
to
man.
all the listeners.
And I know you was mentioning the music as well. In terms of the
Thanks
type
so
of
much.
music that you like, can you just give us an idea? Like, it could be one on one. You could explain it yourself. What type of music does Chris Garcia love?
Well, I always loved R&B music. That was always my favorite kind of music.
Mm-hmm.
And there were certain songs, music that I loved as well. So also this might sound funny. One of my favorite music, if not the favorite, uh, is classical music, Mozart and Beethoven and Tchaikovsky and Chopin and that kind of music, classical music with
Wow.
orchestration and stuff. That is I in heaven when
When
I
you
hear
hear
that.
when you hear that, you hear heaven. Wow,
Yeah,
that is awesome as well. And I also have one of
yeah.
my good friends
So
who,
it's magnificent.
yes, most that. Eh. We have a
Okay.
little special request here, right? I'm gonna put you on the spot. Tomorrow is Akisha's birthday, so I'm gonna put
Mm-hmm.
you on the spot right now. I would like you to sing "Happy Birthday" to Akisha for the fans and them. Let me hear that, that wonderful
Oh.
voice of yours. I'll put you on the spot.
Well, Akisha, I want to say happy birthday to you. Wish you all the best and that all your future endeavors be totally successful. So from Chris Garcia to you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Akisha. Was it right?
Yes,
Happy birthday to you.
that's
God
what we.
bless you, darling.
That is what we're
Bless
talking
you.
about, man. So
Happy
you see.
birthday.
See, I can put Chris Garcia on the spot, and you have it good like that. That's the type of talent that we have, man. This is a legend in the business. And most importantly, always
Thank
wanted to
you.
what people always wanted to find out. This Chris Garcia, yeah, people
Sure.
just give us an idea if there's if there's a real name, or there's a sobriquet, like how that name, people call it like that, Chris Garcia.
That's it?
No, like give us an idea that the name Chris Garcia now. People like to know if there's a real name or if there's a stage
Oh,
name, You can give us an idea, because we always
well,
wanted to know that.
actually, sure, no problem. But since I was small, my grandparents used to call me. My grand started from what I heard. They used to call me Christie, like Christie,
Right.
Christie,
Yes.
and I think it was because of Corpus Christi or something. I can't remember.
Okay.
But my real name, my legal name and documents and bank records and birth paper and driver's license is Emmanuel Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
But the Chris is stuck with the entire family. And when I went to school, I never forgot a girl, Fazi, I think I can't remember her name, but she started calling me Chris.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, my name is Chris. And she said, no, Chris. I like Chris.
Okay,
And
cool.
every now that's Chris Garcia. So that guy is, but my real name is Emmanuel Garcia. And I know Emmanuel means God with us.
Amen.
Yeah.
And that is wonderful, because I always wanted to wonder that, even though when you were singing in the days of when it was my father's for Song Revolution, I always wondered where you get that name from. I was even dying to ask you that in person, and then I say, boy, I'm sure a time will come when I'll be able to interview you, I really get to know and let others get to hear the true meaning, the true story behind it. Then this Chris Garcia,
And look at that, you interview.
Yes.
And I being interviewed by you. I mean, that's really nice. That's a good thing, man.
Of course, definitely. And we want to say big up to all the listening viewers as well, all who are tuning in right now. So if you have a next device that you're watching, the comments and you see the type of love that you're getting as well. I mean, all that is in it, It's really wonderful to see, man. And I'm really happy to know you're tuned in and you can like, comment, share, spread that love as well, because we know we also doing, I want to big up my sponsors as well, the Young Artist Movement, because what we are going to do, we're going to have a couple of giveaways we're going to be doing tomorrow as well. All right, so we have already made contact and arrangements as well now, so all that will be put in place, and we're going to be doing one or two giveaways to give back to people who really giving that support. Then we just don't just have people just watching and just supporting sake. We really want to do something positive and really to give back to those who really giving that support, the real true fans then. Right? Because this is not easy to do and to really hear from.
It's always it's always good to treat your fans. I'll tell you something about me.
Sure.
When I leave home, I belong to the public.
Mm-hmm.
As I leave my home, I go into my car, I belong to the public.
Yes.
Because people are my bread and butter.
Yes.
One thing I believe celebrities should do is treat people, show love to all the peoples. Because these are the people who put your bread and butter on the table.
Yes.
And if you disrespect people, you're disrespecting God and you're disrespecting the gift that God gave you.
Mm-hmm.
So your fans with love and decency. When I leave my house, I belong to the country.
Right.
And if stop me, want to take a picture or a hug or something like that. I mean, now it's COVID, you have to be very careful.
Yes,
but I still take pictures with people with corn and stuff. I do what is right. But you show love, and it's what you give is what you're going to get in return. So you give nonsense to your fans, they will diss you. You show love, love is going to come back to you, and that works on every platform, in any field, in any job, any portfolio.
Yes, man.
Yes, I'd say that.
Yes, absolutely. And you have a right to your opinion as well, and you really want to, be raw and straightforward and clean as well, because we have people as well who are tuned in and who will be tuned in as well, and they would know or have an idea of what you're seeing as well. Not everybody will be able to relate or understand, but at the same time, the way how you brought it across, I'm sure it will be clear for persons who really know about music and really knowing how to treat your fans as well. Because I know for a fact you have a lot of fans, And even though if we see 50, if we see 20 or 200 or 2,000, it can say 10 people is better than none, If 10 people come to support you, they're better than 0, Remember that.
Well, let me equate that with something. In front of 10.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Must be excellent across the board. You must always be. This is with some different stations around the world.
Yes.
Is that you be a better all times. And my mantra is be better tomorrow than after tomorrow than tomorrow. That way you'll always be
Yeah.
everything.
Yes.
You know, that's how I and I will change for anything. Be positive, you'll give out vibrations.
Mm-hmm.
So take it with positivity. If you move with negative vibes,
Right.
it's negative. You
Yeah, and we really, and these days we,
yeah.
yeah, and here's what happened, right, Chris Garcia? These days, it have a lot of negativity going on, and we as as positive people have to try and get rid of that. You know, as much as you could be a
I said,
superstar and all that as well, but at the same time, we have to know how to treat others with respect. Because people could look at you and say, hey, Chris Garcia is a big name,
exactly.
And then there's some people that might, say otherwise, but we really don't want to go into the otherwise part. Because we really want to bring a kind of positive mindset, and to really stick to the main thing, with the interview as well. Right? But but while we continue as well, can you share a couple of your best memories you had in performing? Like overall, It could be locally, it could be internationally, you can share a couple with the fans. Because I know people would want to know, your best memories.
It was always difficult. The best, literally living on a plane.
Okay.
I was living on a plane as a land to one next country. I would perform Friday, perform New York Saturday night,
Yeah.
and Sunday morning I back in Trinidad. It was like that with bubbles. You know what I mean?
Way.
And sometimes it was so difficult. I used to call in a hotel. I would just call for what country am I in?
Yes.
That is how strenuous my was. So I never got to go and see or sightsee like normal people.
Wow.
I just had to be ushered as a land, ushered in a stretch limousine, a hotel, bodyguards, and the works, everything. That experience right through. So, but one of the worst things was the mobbings. And I think it was the craziest thing of all.
Yeah.
The craziest thing was the mobbings. And I think people I think fans didn't realize. They see you on TV so much and they like you and all that, but they never knew that mobbing you was hurting you. They probably thought that was throwing you. But when you're missing hair, my hair long, so when you're missing hair and all kind of things, people girls up with scissors to get a chance. The harm they could do to themselves or to the other people or to me. But I mean, I think the most beautiful thing I can say about the people around the world was that the appreciation they showed me and the appreciation to them in return. You see, that is the most beautiful thing, I think.
Yes.
Because I remember but one of the most beautiful things I ever remember is in 2006 in Germany for the World Cup.
Right.
Because I was treated with total respect. And it was huge. I never asked the government at the end of the day, for a ticket to go to Germany. I took care of myself, the entourage, they put me up in a nice mansion, and I was good. And I performed the Wunderbar song, which was huge. Just and the response was like if I did Chutney Bacchanal in the Caribbean, was mad busy. So I mean, there were little pockets of things that I remembered, and that is one of those things that I will never ever forget. The Germany experience, and those who were there will know what we.
Wow, that was
from Germany, and I saw Brent Sancho. And we just hugged each other. And I remember we said to each, can't that experience to nobody. We could try, but it can never be explained. But I was there. Germany, asked by the mayor of Gothenburg to welcome them and
It was really touching.
Yeah.
It was nice. Two streets, one called Trinidad and one called Tobago Street. Tobago Street and Trinidad Street.
Yes.
That is how much it loved. And I think that is what exuded everybody who experienced it. And that to me, that is the greatest time I remember. They were just in love. You see, anywhere love exists, my God. Oh my God. Anywhere love exists, I think they will live in that moment.
Wow.
Sorry, I just ran away with my mind and a bit. Sorry about that. But
it does happen. Trust me. You see, with a person like you, sometimes these things do happen, eh? And we have to understand that as well. Not, you have this experience like, boy, I was going to just share as much as I could. I know that people know, and that is a wonderful experience, because I remember this as well in the 2006. Although we draw one and we lost two,
Yes.
but I remember that experience, that the amount of fans who were so happy to know that we were in the World Cup. You imagine the day in the middle of November, right? The year before that, you see the amount of people started to go crazy. It was a street party, all kind of thing. People swear it would have been a holiday the next day and all kind of thing. If people could remember that back in 2005.
Well, because when the thing is, the first time is always something else, because that's the first time we ever got into the World Cup. But there was a time before when we did play against, I think it was Haiti, and all the goals that we scored against them was disallowed by the referee.
Okay.
And I think FIFA banned that referee for life.
Oh,
but that was back in the day with Alvin Cornell and other players, yeah?
Yes.
But this time, we got through in 2006. And I remember Sherwood Winchester and Maximus Dan and my were asked to perform in the airport when they landed, when the Bahrain.
Okay.
And when this is not, and going up to trying to get to the car, when I do
right.
got from to the airport was a car park. And the police couldn't get me. The police even said to me, "Chris, we can't get you. We can't get it. There's no way we can show in there already." And
Maximus Dan. Well, we call him now as MX Prime, yeah.
And that's what they were reaping.
Yeah, but that was a real big song to you, though.
Off the plane. But yeah, so that was great. So when somebody experienced that Trinidad, there was a saying, somebody, whoever, if you're kidnapping or you're doing crime, that was a day, or there was no crime. You could leave your house home. And the country just was in a party, celebratory mood. It was unexplainable. Anybody born after 2006 would never know that experience.
Yeah.
But the country, and you was the experience that camaraderie and love and that victory mood. It was the whole country was a disco, was a party, it's carnival, fantastic.
All right, so
yeah,
and that's great to hear, man. And I know there's a song that you did as well called "Hear the Prayers," right? Who wrote, produced, and
Hear the Prayers.
Yes, Hear the Prayers. Like, who wrote and produced
the song? I wrote that song, words and music, and the song was designed and written and composed for the frontline workers, the medical frontline workers, because in this COVID-19 pandemic. So it was honoring and respecting these people because they are in the front line, head on. So I said, I continue hearing Prime Minister and the Minister of Health forever thanking the front thing head on. And I said, let me do something.
Yes.
And I did a video for it. It's on YouTube. It's called Hear Their Prayer. It makes some people cry when you look at the video.
Yes.
It's that sad. But the song means a lot. In fact, Sunday I have to get something in with the Minister of Health for vaccine and all that. St. Jude. So I'll be singing that song. To get it, I want to get that on. I think I want to get that on, mandated on national TV to show the appreciation that we have for the frontline workers.
Yeah,
I think that's a good way to go.
Yeah,
you know,
it is a
to
good way.
to make the frontline workers appreciated.
Yeah. And I just want to put
make them feel appreciated.
and before we play this song, I just want to put this plug in, right? For all the listening viewers as well, remember, we all have our own choice as well. Always remember that, you know. I just want to say this: you're not being forced to do something. You know, people are like, hey, I forced and this and oh, come on, you need to stop that. And what I noticed too, well, I know I'm sure you saw the videos where we went viral and thing, but we don't really want to talk about that. That's a whole topic by itself. That could go for a whole hour or 2 hours. Yeah? But I'm going to play this song for you. It's called Hear Their Prayers, right? I'm going to play it for you guys. So, you can introduce the song for us, Chris Garcia. Go right ahead.
Well, the name of the song is Hear Their Prayers. It was done by Bijan Studios in Gasparilla, but they're moving to Cuba now. And Isaac Farrow, his last name, but it was done there, and we really paid attention to this song. It's called Hear Their Prayers. People, it's on YouTube. You could check it out and share it, and you could send it to nurses or your friends in medical in the front line so that they can feel it. So without further ado, here's the song Hear Their Prayers by Chris Garcia.
All right.
Enjoy.
Right, just now, I'm just trying to get the song to play. Yeah, just give me a little technical.
Sure.
All right, just now, hold on. One of us are not trying to get the song to play, like, you know. Okay, want to give me a technical glitch all of a sudden. Alright, just now. Right, so why are we trying to get the song to play? Yeah, we just trying to get the song to play now. We just getting a bit of a technical difficulty right now. Right? Okay. So in the meantime, while I'm trying to get that right, so we speaking as well. So tell us, right, how have you been coping though? Like during this pandemic, how have you been coping as an individual though?
Well, you know, the pandemic is something. The pandemic means worldwide.
Yes.
It's a novel virus, meaning new virus, and it's worldwide. So we have to, and there's conditions that we have to follow, and we have to protect as we could, because people are literally dying from this virus, and because of
Go ahead.
the choice is yours. Yes. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead and speak. I'll listen to you. Go ahead.
The choice is yours. And it's not mandatory to be vaccinated, but it's up to you. But I can tell you, I took my vaccine, and that's just how I feel. So as I respect you for not taking it,
right,
you respect me for taking it.
Correct.
You know, and that's about it. But I've been hoping to do what I have to do. My guitars are there. It's music non-stop. I am nocturnal, so I'm writing music every day. And I just did the Our Father, the Lord's Prayer as well.
Yes, and that's important as well.
A video for that as we speak.
All right, so that will be good, man. Yeah. Right, so I'm gonna play this song. I believe I got it here now, so let me just play it for the people and them now.
Okay.
Yes, so I'm just trying to get it. Yeah, just trying to get this thing to play. Yeah, you know, sometimes with technology, you know, these things just happen on the spot now. Right, think I got it here now.
I shut him up.
Right, I got it now.
Yeah.
Right, nice.
Glorious Father, hear their prayers. Battered and torn, still they fight. They just keep going, day and night. A global pandemic has reared its ugly head. Now reading of scriptures are for the dead. Oh, Lord, give strength to our front line. Soothe their hearts in this crazy time. I see their pain through their falling tears. Lord, sweet Lord, hear their prayers. Hear their prayers. The mission is clear. The struggle is on. Sleep's not an option. We've gotta save another one. Such is the mantra of our medical team. God sent it blessed like a beautiful dream. Lord, give strength to our front line. Soothe their hearts in this crazy time. I see their pain through their falling tears. Lord, sweet Lord, hear their prayers.
DJ Slick T. What? This song?
Big tune.
Yeah!
You know you gotta bring out sound effects in between as well.
Trinidad!
Very nice soothing song.
May God always guide your hands and your pathway always shine brightly. Lord, give strength to our front line. Soothe their hearts in this crazy time. I see their pain through their falling tears. Lord, sweet Lord, hear their prayers. Hear their prayers. Because they are in need.
Right, so that's what, there you have it. That was the song. Hear their prayer. And it's a really uplifting song as well. Very important to hear that sort of message. You really need these things these days. Trust me. I mean, too much is going on, people. And this really needs to stop. At some point in time, it really needs to stop. But we really appreciate for you to really take the time and take the opportunity to, be part of this. But before you go, right, I would like you to, tell us, like, how can people get in contact with you? Like, if you have any shows or any little events you like to have done. So, you give us your social media handles, your contacts, so people could be made aware as well.
Well, I'm on Facebook, yeah.
Facebook, all right.
Yeah. Instagram as well. Yeah, so you could just get me there. Just Chris Garcia, that's it, easy.
Not a problem. And
so that's fairly easy.
All right, cool, and that's good, man. And
but before,
go ahead.
Well, I just tell everybody, and this is my final note. Thank you, just short of having me on and stuff. God bless you all. Yeah, I just want to say to the public and all who listening, respect each other. By that way, we create a great country, and by extension, the rest of the world. God bless everybody, all the listeners. Peace and love, everybody.
All right, man. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate that as well, man, Chris Garcia. I know you say you have your things coming up already, so we know what is next, right? Music video. I know you say you also have a song as well. You came out as well, with Esmond Ford. So we know all that is in the making as well.
Now for the Lord's Prayer, yeah.
And Lord's Prayer as well. So a lot of things will be happening. Trust me. Or be sure to keep it locked with Chris Garcia. More things to come, man. And I want to thank you once again for taking the opportunity. And I hope you do have a wonderful night. And keep doing the great music and work you're doing, man. Greatly appreciated.
Being positive. Good night.
All right, man. Good night. All right, so there you have it. So that was the man himself, Chris Garcia. So we get to know the legend, the icon, the superstar. Remember the days of the Chutney Bacchanal, going into the Hero Prayer. And we know we really providing that sort of positive message. I know we all have our own choices as well. And this is greatly appreciated. I want to thank everyone for tuning in to this live interview here tonight. It was really exceptional. It was awesome. It was great. And be sure to like, comment, or share. Right? And we know we're going to be having a couple of giveaways, like I said, tomorrow. And don't worry, we will be doing more giveaways as well. So in the future, just look out for it. Much love and blessings to everyone, and have a good night. Oh yes, and big up to the sponsors as well, the Young Artist Movement.